are going to welcome our first amazing speaker. If you don't know her name, you better memorize it right now because she's going to change the world. She's going to start with Rhode Island first. So first, I want to bring up Kimberly from Reclaim.
Hey everyone, as you already know, my name's Kimberly. Thank you so much for coming through, and I just want to wish you guys a happy 420. So as you may already know, we are incredibly close to legalization. Soon we'll be joining Massachusetts, New York, and other states in the nation who have already legalized marijuana. And we should welcome that news with great excitement. But without forgetting the promises that first came when we spoke of legalization, and without leaving behind the most affected people by the war on drugs. It is true that quite a few states have legalized marijuana, but what isn't true is that racial and economic justice has come with it. Across the country, the marijuana industry is being monopolized by large corporations and the already wealthy. So people who've never sat a day in jail, who've never been profiled, are the first ones lining up to get the bag. So we have the chance now to make sure that that doesn't happen in this state.
Yep.
We can demand better. And when we organize, we can win a better world. Woo, woo. So what can we demand? We can demand that worker cooperatives started by impacted people get grants and no interest loans that can be forgiven. Truth is that the current business structure that is common in America is a structure that concentrates money and power at the top and creates working conditions where exploitation is rife. These capitalists, they say they want competition, then let them compete against a business model that actually values workers. These capitalists claim that they love democracy, then let democracy reign in the workplace. And for businesses who aren't cooperatives, let there be a labor peace agreement that guarantees the right to organize and the right to a union. Unions are the greatest weapon we've ever known against the excess of the wealthy. And second, we have to expunge these records. We have to automatically expunge these records. There is no need for bureaucracy that keeps people from accessing help, resources, and benefits, especially if we can wipe out these records with the touch of a button. Too many Black and brown people have had all sorts of opportunities yanked from them due to marijuana-related records. Let's be clear, marijuana should have never been illegal. So the fact that these folks have a record is the fault of the state. The least the state can do is break down the barriers that they've created. And so I just want to keep it short and sweet. The last thing I will say is there's an array of horrendous stuff in both of the bills, the Senate bill and the governor bill. And so we need to make sure that people's rights are protected. You should be able to smoke outside without a criminal penalty. Something which wouldn't be possible under the governor's bill right now. And you shouldn't have to be wealthy enough to own a home to be able to smoke legally. These types of restrictions, if you can call them that, they have no place in a just society because they're only there to set up alternative rules according to your bank account. It is immoral that the people who the state has stepped on the most are the same people they're attempting to block from enjoying legalized marijuana and the profits of the industry. That's why it's so important that we're all here today. We're applying pressure to the system and letting politicians behind us know exactly what we are advocating for. That we are watching them, but most importantly, that we're having important conversations with one another about what legalizing marijuana actually looks like in a just and fair way. Woo! So soon these defund bills will come up at the State House, and we're ready to amend the shit out of them. Till they deliver for Black and brown people, till they deliver for everyday people, till it's a bill that delivers justice, till it's a bill that heals the wounds on the wounds that the war on drugs has created. And I just hope that you're ready to join us when the time comes.